First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Ought to be a good one here between the Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at Paul Molitor's lineup for the visiting Twins. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws a lot of strikes, so you're going to have to be aggressive early in the count, but get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Brian Dozier heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And I think it's just going to be a matter of putting yesterday behind you. It wasn't their finest performance of the year, that's for sure, but they're capable of playing much better ball, and I think we'll see a sharper focus here in this one.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
In the second spot tonight,
Joe Mauer will stand in now following that 7-pitch at-bat to begin the ballgame.
If he was smart, he would have gotten a pretty good look at all 7 of those pitches from that on-deck circle.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
Reyes has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. And how about that? Eddie Rosario has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martin is under it. And the inning is over. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Martin.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Batting second. Right
Stepping
fielder.
in, Nick Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Gibson's ready. First pitch on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
And checking into the numbers from his last start, he was able to work deep into that ball game, but all he got out of it was a no decision. So he's going to look to change things around here tonight.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rounding first is Cabrera on his way to second now. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
When you're a hitter, there's only two times where you know for sure you got to hit. One is when you hit one into the seats. It feels so good. And two is when you split the outfielders like that. Right off the bat, you know it's a double. The only thing in your mind, can I go for three?
Stepping in now, number 46. Snap throw from the catcher, but he gets back in time. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Just foul. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Dribbled to the right side. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back for more from Detroit after this. Ehire Adrianza will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Hit to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Digging in, Max Kepler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a solo shot down the line in left as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Oh, man, that's just a great job right there of going with that pitch. And I don't know if he really meant to hit this ball down the line or not, but he'll probably say that he did. Either way, he's going to take it as you see this thing bump off the left field foul pole. That's a home run.
Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Now, you know, even though he's given up 2 home runs, he's only down 2-0. I mean, his guys can get that back in no time. Even though he probably doesn't feel too good about things, He's still very much in this ballgame.
And this is knocked down over there. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Standing in now, number 46. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Victor Martinez will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Martinez.
This is line to left. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 6th, catcher
John Hicks steps into the box. Gibson steps into his windup. Here it is. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know, when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah. That thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Victor Reyes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail it here 2-0. Brian Dozier will start things out here for Minnesota with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Victor Reyes stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Gibson comes set. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. This one's flared toward left center. Buxton comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit hard on the ground to second. There is Dozier. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, now you're looking at no way for them to manufacture a run, really. There's a guy on third now, but 2 outs. That really wasn't all that helpful.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jose Iglesias is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Rosario is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Number 68 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 68.
Ehire Adrianza will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Logan Morrison will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ehire Adrianza. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting,
Max Kepler will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a high pop-up. Number 46 is there for it, and that retires the side. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Victor Reyes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been.
Dixon Machado will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Lays off 1-0.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Chop fouled over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Showtrack will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. 1-1, here it is. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Hit hard to short. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives him a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Leonis Martin will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And he takes ball one. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there. And you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Nick Castellanos will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Boy, we've seen a lot of guys be late on that fastball tonight, and I think that all comes from being a little over-aggressive.
2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They trail here 4-0. We're set for what's left of this one from Detroit as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Eduardo Escobar gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
This guy is as hot as anybody right now. This is his second home run of the ball game, and remember, he had one in his previous game as well. I think I'd approach him a bit more cautiously from here on out.
Center field number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
Byron.
And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 46.
Number 46 stands in. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Martin moves over. 2 gone.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Brian Dozier struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the... Miguel Cabrera will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there. And he falls behind 0-2.
Gibson gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounded to third. To his right, Escobar. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, number 46.
These guys continue to put up very little resistance out there. He's on his way towards a 5-hit shutout.
Number 46 will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out.
Now
this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. Kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Victor Martinez will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
And even though on the mound he's had his way with him, this is a dangerous customer, so don't get to thinking you're bulletproof out there.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge essentially from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out the Show Nation.